Hey guys, it's your boy Phil coming at you with a story about how I got tricked by the developers of TOEM. TOEM is an adorable puzzle adventure game where you use a camera to help solve people's problems. After a cute introduction and a tutorial that nods at common beginning of a game tropes, you're sent on a journey to find the TOEM. In order to get to the TOEM, you have to collect stamps by completing objectives in each area. These include photo puzzles, fetch quests, hide-and-seek games, and more. Some of the objectives are admittedly pretty easy, but every quest rewards you with cute dialogue, a cosmetic item, or even helps you unlock new areas within the region. Once you collect enough stamps in a region, you can move on to the next. Here's the thing. I'm not normally a smell the flowers kind of gamer. I'm usually more focused on finding and completing my objectives above anything else. After I finished the first area, I had a hang of the gameplay loop and was ready to optimize my time in the next area by preemptively taking pictures of anything I thought could be interesting or cool enough for a stamp. That way, when I found a quest, there would be a chance that I had the picture that I needed to complete it right away. Ironically, because I didn't know what I was looking for, this strategy slowed me down because I was just exploring the maps looking for cool stuff to photograph. That's when I realized that I had been played. Instead of trying to fill out my bus stamp card, I was simply going on a photo adventure and enjoying the world around me. I tried to game the game, but the game gamed me right back. I slowed down, talked to NPCs, played around with the photo filters, and actually started enjoying this world that the devs had crafted for me in its entirety. Making a guy that's normally a sweaty, constantly optimizing completionist slow down and smell the flowers is no small feat, and I'm thoroughly impressed that the game subtly tricked me into playing the intended way, and I had a much more enjoyable experience after that. By the time I reached the end of my adventure, I was so ingrained in the game's world that I didn't really notice that it was coming to an end. I'm not going to spoil what the TOEM is, but it is a really special surprise that took me a minute to notice why it was so important. When I started playing TOEM, I thought it would be another quick indie game that I could power through in an evening and move on. But I was so inspired by how the game tricked me that I just had to share my experience. If you like cozy games with cute dialogue, a bomb soundtrack, and a fun world to explore, I highly recommend TOEM. As of the time I'm making this, the devs have already added in some free post-game content as a way to thank everyone that supported them so far, and I'm really excited to check that out after I finish making this. Thanks for listening to my tale about the nicest way anyone has ever duped me. If you do decide to check out TOEM, I'd love to hear what you think. This is the first time I've ever scripted and recorded for a video, so I hope my efforts to mask my incompetence are fruitful. I normally hate doing call to actions, but I did work really hard on this, so if you enjoyed this, consider leaving me a like or subbing to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, I don't know how to end these, so I'm just gonna say bye and cut it off abruptly.